සුබ දවසක් සියලු සුබ දවසක් සියලු දෙනාටම අපි තව චුට්ටක් ඉමු කට්ටිය ජොයින් වෙනකන් නමස්කාර මීනමා
Namaste, sir.
Shall we wait another 1 or 2 minutes?
Okay, as you feel. So, are teachers joining from YouTube also?
Yeah, ma'am. We have shared the YouTube as well as we have shared even the ERP system also in the app also.
Okay. No, because if that is the case, then teachers are waiting there in YouTube, right? We have gone live. So, are teachers comfortable with this time or what is it? You
අපි
can
පොඩ්ඩක්
just.
ma'am, I will ask even in the Sinhala also. ඔගොල්ලන්ට වෙලාවද ප්‍රශ්න දෙන අපිට මේක ඇත්තටම ඉතාම වටින දේශනාවලාවක් අපි ගෙන එන්නේ. නමුත් මේ දේශනමාලාවට සම්බන්ධ වෙන ප්‍රමාණය ඉතාම අතලොස්සක්. එතකොට දේශනය කරන කෙනාට ටිකක් කම්මැලිකමක් හිතෙනවා. මොකද අපි මේක කතා කරන්නේ අන්තර්ජාතික ප්ලැට්ෆෝම් එකක. එතකොට කරන කෙනාටත් ටිකක් කම්මැලි හිතෙනවා. ඒක වෙලාවද මේ ප්‍රශ්නේ තියෙන්නේ. ඔයගලන්ට පුළුවන් නම් එක්කෙනෙක් දෙන්නේ කතා කරොත් කතා දේශකවරයාට හරි පොඩ්ඩක් උනන්දු වෙන වැඩේ කරගෙන යන්න. ඒක ඉතාම වටින දේශනමාලාවක් ගෙනෙන්නේ. And I asked from the audience, they are whether it is convenience to them the 9 p.m. or what is the issue to
No, it
them?
is better we look into those aspects also, right?
Yeah. ඔගොල්ලෝ මොන හරි කතා කරනවද එක්කෙනෙක් දෙන්නේ? කැමති භාෂාවකින්.
Okay, I have a question to teachers. I want all of you to message. How many of you feel that, yes, this is a needed session? Share your comments. You feel, yes, it is needed. Type it as yes.
ඔගොල්ලන්ට මේක type කරන්න පුළුවන්. You can type.
Yes, needed. Why? That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Shabrina. If I pronounced wrong, please excuse me. Shabrina has messaged as yes, needed. Who else think that yes, it is a need? And why? Because it's not just about only knowing one side, because we don't want our classes to be like that, right? It's very important and useful. Thank you, Sabrina. Let us reflect, because this is a very crucial thing. See, I don't want to make it as a very formal session, because when we understand mutually, when we understand each other in a better way, what exactly, then it will benefit a lot. Otherwise, for the sake of doing, for the pressure of school, or for the pressure of management, or for the pressure of the government or the authorities, we do certain things. Isn't it? How many of you feel that? You can be very open and honest, because that is where we have kept it so tight that is blocking us in so many ways. That will affect our physical health, emotional health, mental health, everything. If you don't feel like sharing it here, I want you to take a book and write what are your blockages. Because even if you share in the group, you are helping another fellow teacher who is hesitant to share. Is that clear? That's very, very crucial. because we are talking about spiritual well-being. Spiritual well-being is something which is connected internally also, right? Everything, all the aspects are important. Physical, emotional, mental, wisdom oriented, spiritual, all are important. I can't say my body is different, my spiritual learning is different, right? If I have to achieve anything, this is the medium what I have. This body is needed for anything. If you want to satisfy your physical needs, the physical body is needed. If I want to, okay, I will not say it as you. If I want to fulfill my happiness, joy, everything, again, this physical body is needed to experience that. My thoughts and process everything, physical body is needed. For me to get those ideas, intuition, wisdom, this physical body is needed. For me to experience that happiness inside and outside, nothing disturbs me. I need this physical body. So there's a wonderful saying in Sanskrit, Sharira madhyam kalu dharma sadhanam. Anything, if we have to achieve the Dhamma, what you call also, this physical body is needed. So with this, we are going to dive into little more in detail. Yes, I don't want passive listening sessions. Can you all get up and stretch yourself a bit? Get up, stretch, move your body. Hope you're all doing it along with me. Move your body. If you feel like dancing, please stand up, jump, scream. It's okay. Your children are there, husband, in laws, all that is fine. You can close your door and jump and scream and stretch. Give that. This again is a problem even for children. Sometimes it becomes mm, cognitive overload. That is, knowledge, information, that, this, everything. It becomes an overload. I'm talking about even to your children if you have a adolescent and pre-teens or elderly children. Because every time it's study, study, study. Brain has a mechanism. It will shut off. So you need to have that small breaks and movements for you to get out of those, whatever the routine I'm into, and set myself open and free to listen. How many of you did the exercise? Please raise your hands. At least 10 to 12 jumps. One, two, jump. I can definitely jump because my setup will get disturbed. My laptop, because the session is getting recorded and you're all there watching. Otherwise, I would have stood and I would have done all the jumpings. Jump 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jump 9, 10, 11, 12. You can also clap. Okay. Now let us do whatever I do. Try this with your children in at home also. 1, 2, 3. Above your head. 1, 2. Then 1, 2, 3 in front of your face. Here 1, 2, 3. Here near the neck. 1, 2, 3. Near the heart. 1, 2, 3. Near the belly. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then stomach, navel. 1, 2, 3. Your excretory place. 1, 2, 3. And back side, 1, 2, 3. Stretch your body. Now please sit down. How are you all feeling? Message, it's okay. Last time I used to see active participants. Yeah, good. That's awesome. Because that's very, very important. You feel so light. This is what you can do even with your children. I think there are teachers who are from high school also. Just 1 minute shake movement in the before starting a class will be very, very good. It will be more relaxing. Otherwise they are sitting in the same place, same thing. Make everyone jump. They may make noise for 1 or 2 minutes. At least, they are clearing all the unwanted things and they are ready for the teaching, whatever you're doing in the class, whatever the activity or the lesson that you're going to do in the class. It's always not like, one teacher goes and the other teacher comes in and then suddenly start a class. Not necessary. Do this little bit, it'll help them. Okay. And that their readiness, you can make them ready to your class. Now, let's jump into the aspects what we discussed last week. We discussed about what is spiritual well-being, what is spirituality, right? Is it universal or is it confined to some communities or religion? One second. Let me share this. Can I share the screen?
Yes, ma'am, you can share screen.
Yeah. It is not visible. You can see the screen right here. Thank you. The state of inner balance, clarity, and connection. This is what we'll go in detail with today. So, for those who are new, I'm Meena Imnoor. I'm from India, Bharat. I've been working with children from almost 25 years. Worked from pre-primary, that is early childhood children till 10th standard. Been teaching high school and then I have experienced all these grades. It's a great journey. So, and I'm also training children with Bhagavad Gita and I've conducted 20 plus sessions, more than that, in the last academic year for Sri Lankan teachers. And I've also conducted various training programs in India for teachers. So, this is a little background about myself. So, the best part is more of sharing and learning from teachers, educators. So, I'm in the process of learning and becoming better day by day. Thank you. Okay, let's go into self realization, the real essence. What is it? The highest goal. Just a recap of last session. of any religion is to discover the inner divinity, the divineness within. And is everyone capable of this? Be it a child or an adult. For this, I feel like giving an example of a story of Dhruva. He was 5 years when he could know he could discover the inner divinity. There was a fight between him and his brother. His father was a king. The step mother did not allow him to sit. So, how do I get that, you know, closeness with the divine to experience? This child who was 5 years achieved it. So, there are such multiple examples. So, it can be achieved at a very early age also. It can be achieved. There are many people who don't achieve even at the age of deathbed. Why is this not possible? Because we have so much of ego. We are not able to understand what is within. What is the true nature of each and every soul? It is pure. We come with our baggages. We have to work on. The realization doesn't come from books. I don't say it doesn't come at all because that is a way. It is like, going from form to formless. The personal experiences will mold us. It will make us even more strong. It will make us, it makes or breaks depending on us. How to reach that? Through what? Self discipline. Let us go little in detail with this. What is the self discipline? So let's connect with the 5 sense organs. Eyes. Do I have control? Do I have discipline of what I watch? Good, bad? Or today, because of thanks to all the technology or gadgets, social media, everything, am I self disciplined? Do I have control of my sense? Craving for watching. Am I self disciplined? Is there a filter for that? Next, listening to what kind of dialogues that I love to listen. What kind of people that I am always with. What is the discussions that I. Please remember, my dear friends, whatever we do, it is a replica. Children will do the same. They don't do what we say, they do what we do. If I'm lying all the time, my child will also lie. One day, let me tell my own story. I told my son that you are watching too much of screen. He said, Amma, you are there all the time in front of screen only. Children tell. And he is not a small child. in a very gentle way that was put forth for me. How do I take it? Do I react? We'll come to those topics again. Do I react or do I respond? Children are our mirror. They don't tell, they show us what we are. Whether it is at home or in the school. Okay, coming to this, what kind of dialogues that I love to listen? Is it something gossiping that I'm craving for? Or is it something good that I look forward? You observe when we look at some people, our interaction is something related to gossip. If it is somebody else who are, there is another set of group, the discussion will be totally different. So, where do I draw the line? Which one do I go with? Which one I am going to stop or avoid? Self discipline. The more strong sense organs I'm going to discuss. Next is the craving for. How much of craving do we have? Am I happy with the kind of regular food I have, or I love junk? Do I crave for things? That craving is not only for eating, it is also for things. It can be clothes, it can be jewelry, it can be mobiles, or it can be some fancy things. It can be men, especially purse, belt, shoes, socks. What is that I crave for? I'm wanting for. Is there a discipline? There's so many aspects when we look at what is that I'm craving for. Am I craving for people to always appreciate me and talk only good things about me? What is that I'm looking for? Is there a self discipline? Some have a very bad habit of munching all the time, eating. Information also. So what we crave is very important. That kind of self discipline is needed. Meditation, there are various ways, various methods of doing meditations. Each one, everything is, there are, follow something, and we have to build that inner peace, calmness. Is my mind running behind the thoughts one after the other continuously? Or is there some peace and calmness within me? When will I get triggered? What words trigger me? What situations trigger me? Which people trigger me? All these things are very, very important. If we are aware of it, that's the first step. And how do we handle those situations? How do I seek help? Not that we will know answer for everything. I can always seek help from a better source. Please make note. Better source. That's very, very important. Not going and sharing with anybody and everybody and, just getting that, seeking for pittiness. Not so. Shall we do a small meditation? The only task is close your eyes. I'll set a timer for 3 to 4 minutes. Close your eyes. Just silence yourself internally also. And see that there are no thoughts. If any thought, anything you remember, you say, I'll come back, I'll address you later. What is that you're going to say? I'll address you later. Let's do this. Close your eyes. Inhale and exhale slowly. I wish you're closing your eyes. If you're busy doing something, your family work, give a halt and give this 3 minutes or 4 minutes for yourself. Just keep aside everything. You need time for yourself. So sit down. Let's start. Close your eyes. Inhale and exhale slowly. Don't worry about what's happening in the family, what other things you want to do. There's so many things that are there. Don't worry about all that. Just 4 minutes for yourself. Sit down. Inhale and exhale slowly. I'm not going to give any more instruction. Just observe what all thoughts come to your mind. If it comes, you say, I'll address you later. Thank you. And close your eyes. Drop all your other things. Don't worry about your position, your things, whatever. Unless we experience, we can't tell anybody else. Just only focus on your breath. Inhale and exhale. As you inhale, let your stomach bulge. As you exhale, let the stomach go in. Rub your palm, massage your face, slowly open your eyes. Please share how you feel. What thoughts came to your mind? Were you able to sit or did you get distracted by your family members? I'll just wait for 1 minute. Thank you, Sapna. Thank you, Ruzna, Hansika. Get relaxed. I got distracted. Thank you. Thank you so much, B, for being very honest. Very good relaxation to your entire body. That's awesome. Yeah. Felt free, right? Thank you. Thank you so much for each one of you for sharing. So simple. Many a times children also get disturbed. Just ask them to calm down, sit, close their eyes. Just relax. You can also, if they are pre-primary children, you have a place and provision, you can ask them to lie down. And in fact, if they are high school children, ask them to lie down on their desk. 2 minutes, they are not going to lose anything. Instead, they gain more. When their mind is calm, they are more receptive to your classes. See, it's most of them recommend, you know, of course, as many psychologists also talk about, that peace, calmness is very, very important. Because when they are calm, it's easy for them to receive the devotion. So, devotion is another devoting my time to do something. One devotion, all of us are familiar, devotion to God, chantings, various forms you enjoy. What will the devotion bring? Tell me. Devotion basically brings the love aspect. There is a joy, happiness, and love for that divine. The same love, devotion, divinity in whatever we do. How many of us crib if we have to do household chores, cooking, or taking care of family, or taking, I mean, maybe you may feel that I'm addressing only women. Men, if they have to take their family out or, be with the family for some time, can we give that full mindful time to whatever the activity that we are doing? Always in a hurry, completion of portions. Am I enjoying that chapter? I feel like telling, I remember I'm talking about college, in from first PU till final year degree. One teacher, he was teaching, I'm a humanities student, history. And the love and passion towards a particular dynasty when he was teaching, he literally used to weep for the kind of destruction that happened. That connectivity, what he is trying to bring in, we can never forget. Can I bring in that love for that subject? Or what is that I'm bringing in? Oh, this chapter is very difficult, children. This is very tough. You have to. I have heard teachers saying this also. The minute we say that, no other destruction is needed. Can I bring in that love for, some teachers, they, if they're doing all, at least in primary, there are teachers who are going to do at least three, four subjects together. And even in high school also, there is a combination. Only one subject is very dear, the other subject. So they're so much devoted to that. You can see the rise in the interest of children. Some subjects they fall flat. So how can I bring in that love, devotion for the subject, devotion for whatever they're learning? Many teachers they say math is very important, social science is not, or language is very important, something else is not important. It's because I am teaching a particular subject. Is it that I want to say that? We are contributing to the holistic development of the child. Every subject is equally important. I need not show any hatred towards. Maybe I have experienced that in my school days or in my college days. But should I transfer the same thing to the children? Or can I bring in that shift? Children will be very watchful. I, as a student, I'll share one more incident. What happened? The kind of hatred what a teacher brought in, I never wanted to do the subject again. But there was a lesson for me. I felt I had thought that I will become a teacher. I want to become a teacher, for which I chose some subjects. I decided not to be a teacher like him. So, why I'm saying this is there are some lessons for us, some people who will teach us how not to be also. So, can I bring in that devotion in them? Inner reflection. We have to help children to also develop this inner reflection. What is that they are always saying to themselves? Let us do an exercise. I want all of you to, if possible, pick a mirror. I don't want you to take a mobile. What is that? The constant dialogue that is happening within me. I'm not good at that. I'm not good at this. I can't do that. I can't do this. We as adults can say, but children should not say. We want children to like all the subjects, do all the subjects 100% very well. They can't say, this is difficult for me. They should not say that. But for us, this is very crucial because we are dealing with students, at least parents, one, two children, and most of the time, children are in school, tuitions, or anywhere. They are not for a longer time at home. They spend most of the time in school. So, what is that constant dialogue that happens within me is what we have to reflect on. The same thing children will also say, I don't like it. Because my mother said I'm very poor at math, children start believing it. They think that yes, whatever my mother said is correct, whatever my teacher said it is correct. That's why I can't do. They start hating. The inner reflection, reflecting on what is that I'm constantly telling to myself. We are only dealing with what we are doing it for ourselves. Because if that is rectified, other things will also fall in place. From here is where we can move to the higher state of consciousness. Otherwise, we are always running after one task, after one task, after one task. We are not reflecting. Did I do this right? Did I speak properly? Did I, whatever that I did at home with my family members, did it go well? These reflections will actually help us because we are not pausing. We think that everything else in the world is very important other than reflection. How to reach it? When we recognize what is happening, what is that I'm telling to myself. Recognize in oneself, recognize our connection with all the existence, and recognize, experience that oneness within me. If I can accept myself, then that is ultimate. We don't accept. Now let's move on to this. Please pick a mirror. I have a mirror in my hand. What is that? I want you to look into your eyes. Straight, keep the mirror straight. Look into your eyes. If possible, I would prefer you to pick a mirror. Look into your eyes. And observe what are the things that you communicate to yourself most of the time when you stand in front of the mirror. This pimple should not have been there. I'm not looking good. I'm aged. I'm graying. What is that you tell to yourself? I am thin. I'm fat. Do you really look into your eyes and see? Now I just set my bindi. Most of the time, what we do is we are only looking at our appearance rather than interacting with my own self. Can you tell to yourself, no, this is like, I'll tell you, look into the eyes and say, however you are, I love you. I accept you. I'm not looking for perfections. Inhale and exhale slowly. Just look into your eyes. I'm not going to say anything. Just do this for a minute. Say, I love you. What's your experience? Please share. It can be anything, whatever that comes. Just share, express. We are with ourselves. Nobody else will stay for a longer time than me with my own self. So, what is that I talk all the time to myself? Matters a lot. Children also say that, we would have said, my son is very naughty. Yet they say, I am naughty. They're so innocent. They believe in what we say. Without our knowledge, we are branding children. We are labeling them. And they believe it. See, you did this. That's why you're not good at spellings. See, you're not good at this. You see, you're like this. Because we have told 100 times to ourselves, or we have believed from our childhood. We have not healed our wounds. So, without knowing, we are also creating wounds in the children's mind. How do we interact with others? I think we have already addressed this. What is that we constantly tell to children? See, she's doing so good. What is wrong with you? You're not doing good. So much of comparison that happens even in the families, at home, with the siblings. We have to reflect ourselves. Am I like my sibling? If you have siblings, are all of you the same? But why do we expect our children to be the same? We are in a rat race, everyone should get everything. It's not possible. But at least it's instead of giving them the fish to eat, teach them how to fish, teach them how to think, teach them how to be independent, teach them how to accept, oh, yes, these are not, I can still excel in something else. Not necessary that every child should get 100 out of 100 or 98%, 99%. Do you think it is only one or two professions that are there in this world? They can excel in anything. Who knows? If you see all the dropouts and all those guys, they've all become entrepreneurs and they are leading the world. Many of them. What about Steve Jobs? Why are we after? There are hundreds of examples like that. We are branding only if marks come. That is ultimate. It is needed. I'm not saying no. It is like asking a fish to climb the tree. Fish can't. Fish can only, it has the ability and capability of swimming. Can we identify that? And can I connect with the nature? Nature is not something just the nature. Each other's nature of a person, we can also think about that. I'm not asking you to blindly accept everyone and, be a doormat. Not like that. With a higher purpose. I want all of you to reflect back. And there's something that we have come here to contribute. Maybe a lesson that I have to learn from my family members. They are my tough teachers. They test my patience. They test my integrity. They test my peace. I'm just saying to myself, you can also check. Winning the hearts at home is the toughest. The entire world can accept, but family members. There's so much of lessons for us. And it's not easy, just by listening to this session, everything will fall in place. Nothing like that. At least that awareness, something that I've come to learn. There's no point in blaming these people. I have to set myself right. Whether I accept or whether I ignore, whether I get out of that place or whether I put things in place. Choice is mine. We can brand a child saying that useless. Or can I work with that child and see that spark and give that confidence in that child? This is a very easy example for us because we are into teaching. Can I bring that spark back in that child? That is crucial. The same. Our spouse is also another child, our in-laws are another child. Can I see them like that? And what is that lesson that is coming? Nothing is external, it is all internal. Many things are internal. If we work with it, rest of the things fall in place. Think we will halt at this. If you have any questions, and what are your, it is better to share what you felt, how you felt. That will be a good experience for each one, and that will also help others to open up and share. Yes. What is that one takeaway you felt? Yes, this is very crucial. This is what I was looking for. Something like that. Or maybe you have also experienced, you have also felt, and you say, yeah, this is what I've been working on. We tell us children to share after the class, end of the class. Now tell me, what is that you learned? Summarize. isn't it? We want always our children to be forefront, do whether from the family, our own children or our school children. We expect everything that way. Unless we do, at least unless I do, I can't expect my children to do that. I don't have any right. So I'm waiting for your response. Thank you so much. Loganathan. Thank you. Yes. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Because the load that I am carrying from these are called, please remember, my dear friends, childhood trauma, whatever you have experienced, whatever I have experienced. Without my knowledge, I'm going to transfer it to my students or for my own offsprings, my own children. So this is generally that is how we do. Can we can we cut that chain loop? That's very, very important. Because we have carried our baggage. Do we have to give the same baggage to our children? Thoughts, emotions, we transfer without our knowledge. Thank you. Thank you so much. Anybody would like to share anything? My mentor always says, how you do anything is how you do everything. At least, can I get to see your faces? Can you all switch on your videos? Thank you. That's lovely. It's always good to see the faces, right? Otherwise, it's like all blank screens. Yeah. Thank you so much for your time. I should appreciate you people for, sitting 9 to 10 is a crucial time, right? It's almost some of you will be sleeping time or whatever, but still you made up your mind and you're attending. Big round of applause for all of you. Lovely. Thank you so much. So hope it made something, whatever I have learned, I am sharing with you people. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Meena ma'am. I would like to invite to the others if anyone want to give any feedback. Anyone want to give any
Sorry, sir,
feedback?
I didn't hear you. Are you telling anything to me or in Sinhala?
Yeah, I asked from others to give any feedback if they want to tell anything. Or you can keep a message or in any language. If you want to express your ideas in Sinhala, you can express your idea. ඔයගලන්ට සිංහලෙන් කියන්න ඕන සිංහලෙන් හරි කියන්න.
Thank
කාටරි
you
වචන
all.
කියන්න ඕනේද? Thank you, Meena ma'am. I think the actually we can understand the challenge to us because all the teachers, not only in Sri Lanka, in every country, they run for the lot of things, but they want to do a lot of things. If they can implement tomorrow in the classroom, they will try to learn. But when they learn these things, they can build their inner calmness, their happiness, their spiritual well-being. Those things they can earn from this lecture series. I think even the Lord Buddha, when he teaches, the crowd was very few. But even the 2000, after 2500, we follow that. Then I want to record all the your valuable sessions, your ideas, and in future people will get benefits from you all the thoughts from all the your content. Then in future people will get benefits because last week session also more than 55 educators have watched through the YouTube. Then I think we do the investment your knowledge. We keep your knowledge for the future generation. I think future generation will get the benefits. Thank you, Minimum. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Namaste.